Greetings friends. Today we are going to learn how we can deploy our Flask application onto a server for free. For this, I'll be borrowing one of the templates from our former videos and change it to Flask developer. In this video, I will be using a GitHub repository to deploy my code onto the server. So let's see how this can be done. We will start by forking this Git repository as a base project which is available on our GitHub account. The link for the same will be available in the description. So let's fork it and then open it in our favorite text editor. Here we need to do some setups, so let's see what they will be. The first thing that you might need to do is add the following line in your app.run command. Here you have to set the debug to false and host to 0.0.0.0. This is so that your website is visible publicly. So I'll save this file and then push the changes onto my GitHub repository. The next thing that we need to do is go to the following link. So open up a new tab and enter zeet.co/r/cypher and press enter. So the first thing that you might want to do when you reach the Zeet homepage will be to press login at the top right corner and enter the credentials for your GitHub account. This will allow Zeet to access your repositories, identify who you are, and make the process of deployment much easier. With just 2 clicks, we were able to log into our GitHub account. Now, if you come to the pricing tabs on the Zeet website, you will see that Zeet offers us one free project with all its amazing services. But you can also have this professional account for just $5 a month, which, if you ask me, is an absolute steal. With that, let's move on. Now, what we need to do is select GitHub and then choose the repository we have committed the changes to. Here I'll simply select Zeet Flask and choose a name for my project. Can also choose the branch that I want, which in my case is main right now. Here, as we can see, the system has automatically deduced that we are using a Python project. So what we will do is simply run index.py file like we would in our local machine and save the settings. Once this is done, the project will start to build on its own. So let's skip ahead a few seconds. Here, as we can see, our project has been successfully deployed. So let's go and see the dashboard. Here in the build logs, I can see that my project is running on port 5000. I'll simply go to the settings and add this port in the networking settings and save it once again. Once I do that, the deployment process will start once again. But this time it will take much less time. So as we can see, the project was deployed quite quickly. So let's go and visit the website. Here, as I can see, the project was successfully deployed. Here, let's see how we can implement the CI/CD into our Flask app. For this, I'll simply go back to my code and let's just add a few lines into it. In the index.py file, instead of Flask developer, I will enter Python developer and then save it. I'll once again push the code and see what happens. Once the commit is successful, I'll simply go back to the Zeet deployment dashboard and see that the system has automatically sensed that we have pushed a new commit onto our GitHub repository. So it will start to rebuild the project. So let's once again skip ahead a few. One thing that you must note is that the initial branch will still be active while the new commit is being deployed and will only come in action when the deployment process is complete. So let's go check the website once again. I'll refresh the page and see that the Flask has been successfully converted to Python. I hope this was a productive session for you. With that, I'll end today's lecture. Thank you.